Lumpfish aquaculture, a recent endeavour to farm cleaner fish to make salmonid farming more sustainable. Joining us, we have guests from the University of Maine and the University of New Hampshire.
I'm Melissa Malmstedt. I'm the Education and Outreach Coordinator and Assistant Hatchery Manager at the University of Maine Center for Cooperative Aquaculture Research.
I'm Dr. Elizabeth Fairchild. I'm a Research Associate Professor at the University of New Hampshire, and I focus on fisheries ecology and management and aquaculture.
So join us as we explore the wonderful world of lumpfish aquaculture. Lumpfish are bony fish, a part of the genus Cyclopterus. They go by many different names such as lumpsuckers or lumpfish, but are scientifically known as Cyclopterus lumpus. The name lumpsuckers come from the pelvic fins that form suction discs that are used to stay attached to rocks and seaweeds. Despite their lack of air bladders, they can travel through the water column rapidly. Lumpfish prefer cooler water temperatures around 5 to 10 degrees Celsius. They are native to colder climates of the North Atlantic. They can be found throughout the Canadian Maritime down to mid-coast New Jersey. Adult lumpfishes tend to inhabit deeper waters, and during the spawning season come nearer to shore to spawn.
During the non-spawning season, both males and females are sort of a tealish, grayish color. They've got these funny little tubercles along their body. They kind of look like they're shaped like footballs. During spawning season, the males become vibrant colors from orange, yellow, red, fuchsias, purples.
The University of Maine's farm captures juveniles from the wild by scooping up seaweed, which is then shaken to detach the fish. The eggs are obtained from the fish and incubated using modified salmon incubators, taking about a month to hatch. Because of the longer incubation period, hatched juvenile lumpfish can directly feed on artemia, later transitioning to a microparticulate diet, making the husbandry easier.
Because the Gulf of Maine is warming so fast, it is now becoming too warm to catch lumpfish predictably in the areas that we used to catch them here.
The University of Maine utilizes a land-based recirculating aquaculture system, or RAS. The University of New Hampshire worked around this by initially shipping lumpfish from Memorial University in Newfoundland, but later transitioned to utilizing a recirculating aquaculture system.
It's land-based recirculating aquaculture, or RAS. You have the equipment you need to control all the environmental parameters.
Lumpfish are important for aquaculture since they feed on parasitic sea lice that attach to salmon, feeding on the skin and blood of the fish. Sea lice have developed a resistance to the chemical treatments, which makes lumpfish a prime method of cleaning without stressing the salmon. It is expensive to treat lumpfish, but we are already seeing net profits with introducing lumpfish, bringing better quality and higher quantity of farmed salmon.
Here in the US, pesticides are not allowed. So there are some options that just are not allowed to treat sea lice.
Lumpfish aquaculture comes with difficulties in relation to diet. As they grow larger, they can lose an appetite for sea lice and switch to salmon food, or become cannibalistic if there is not enough space in the tank.
They stick to everything, so that's something that needs to be factored in that you don't get with other fishes.
It is important for the lumpfish's well-being that they have enough space, enough surface area, and adhesive surfaces. So given how beneficial it is, where is it? What is the state of lumpfish aquaculture? Here are some of the goals of both New Hampshire's and Maine's lumpfish farms.
It's to work within the US to make everyone aware of this cleaner fish technology so that we can improve how we farm salmonids.
The whole goal of this facility is to support industry in Maine, so the aquaculture industry in Maine.
It's to continue working with my colleagues in Canada and in Europe.
We are really focused on land-based recirculating aquaculture.
And it's to work with the industry to find out what problems they're still facing and how on a research end we can help solve those problems.
We also do some ocean-based mariculture.
And also to educate and train students to become the next generation of scientists and aquaculturists.
Looking forward, the prospects of lumpfish aquaculture are well underway. Here's what we can expect in the near future.
There's going to be a commercial hatchery, lumpfish hatchery in Newfoundland shortly.
It's all dependent on funding, but we're really hoping to be able to finish out our hatchery and continue this work with our partners.
But there may be other fishes that we're unaware of that have cleaner fish behavior. So I think you'll see more research in that area.
And continue to develop these broodstock populations, these broodstock lines.
And then there's going to be some juvenile nutrition studies and probably some more spawning work in the near future as well.
Lumpfish are a very beautiful fish and a very powerful tool in helping the aquaculture industry grow sustainably.
At least here in the United States, salmon is the #1 consumed fish, and Atlantic salmon is all farmed. So let's do this more sustainably, more responsibly.